Discover Canada Study Questions. For more practice, go to CanadianCitizenshipTestKit.com.
Who are the Métis people? A. They are a distinct people of mixed ancestry from around the world. B. They are a distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry. C. They are a distinct people of mixed First Nations and Inuit ancestry. D. They are a distinct people of mixed Inuit and European ancestry. The correct answer is B. They are a distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry.
What is the name of the place that citizens go to vote? A. Selection station. B. Voting station. C. Election station. D. Polling station. The correct answer is D. Polling station.
How many Canadians served in the First World War? A. 600,000. B. 1 million. C. 500,000. D. 60,000. The correct answer is A. 600,000. When was the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms added to the Constitution of Canada? A. 1865. B. 1905. C. 1867. D. 1982. The correct answer is D. 1982. What are the people who run in an election called? A. Candidates. B. Hopefuls. C. Vote getters. D. Party representatives. The correct answer is A. Candidates. In terms of its economy, how can Canada best be described? A. As a growing nation. B. As an industrial nation. C. As a producing nation. D. As a trading nation. The correct answer is D. As a trading nation. When did people start to use the maple leaf as a symbol of Canada? A. In the 1700s. B. In the 1800s. C. 1867. D. 1608. The correct answer is A. In the 1700s.
Who settles legal disputes in Canada? A. The courts. B. The police. C. The government. D. Political parties. The correct answer is A. The courts.
Which organization coordinates Canada's efforts in space? A. Outer Realm Scientists. B. Canadian Outer Space Consortium. C. Canadian Space Agency. D. C. NASA. The correct answer is C. Canadian Space Agency. Which Canadian province has the smallest population? A. New Brunswick. B. Nova Scotia. C. Prince Edward Island. D. Saskatchewan. The correct answer is C. Prince Edward Island.
Which of these are examples of manufacturing industries? A. Construction, automobiles, and government. B. Paper, high-technology equipment, and machinery. C. High-technology equipment, banking, and food. D. Agriculture, paper, and healthcare. The correct answer is B. Paper, high-technology equipment, and machinery. Where do the majority of Métis live? A. In central Canada. B. In the Prairie Provinces. C. In the Maritime Provinces. D. In the Northern Provinces. The correct answer is B. In the Prairie Provinces.
Which of these is an example of a provincial responsibility? A. Aboriginal Affairs. B. Criminal Justice. C. Highways. D. Firefighting. The correct answer is C. Highways.
What are official awards called in Canada? A. Medals. B. Orders. C. Decorations. D. Honors. The correct answer is D. Honors. When were the Canada Pension Plan and the Quebec Pension Plan introduced? A. 1965. B. 1970. C. 1975. D. 1980. The correct answer is A. 1965.
What is Canada's highest court? A. The Senate. B. The top court of Canada. C. The Privy Council. D. The Supreme Court of Canada. The correct answer is D. The Supreme Court of Canada.
What is the best definition of a right? A. A right is something that others want you to do. B. A right is a duty, like serving in the military. C. A right is something that you can expect, like to be treated fairly by the police. D. A right is something that you can expect, like to pay taxes. The correct answer is C. A right is something that you can expect, like to be treated fairly by the police. Which Canadian province is known as the home of Anne of Green Gables? A. Nova Scotia. B. Newfoundland and Labrador. C. Prince Edward Island. D. New Brunswick. The correct answer is C. Prince Edward Island. Which role has the most power and influence in directing Canada? A. Head of the Council. B. Head of State. C. Head of Government. D. Head of the Commonwealth. The correct answer is C. Head of Government. What does the phrase "the last spike" refer to? A. The completion of the Canadian Pacific Railway. B. The rebuilding of the Canadian Pacific Railway. C. The beginning of the Canadian Pacific Railway. D. The price of the Canadian Pacific Railway. The correct answer is A. The completion of the Canadian Pacific Railway. Discover Canada Study Questions. For more practice, go to CanadianCitizenshipTestKit.com.